Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another account improvement. We have another Europe account, but as you guys can see, this account definitely seems more early game. So this account has many issues. The biggest issues is that he can't do Solar 5. He has a stable team for GB 10, it seems like. And that's about it. He wants to help with his guild, but because he is not that good right now, good meaning because of his rune quality, he left his initial guild and he's in the farming guild, but due to it being a farming guild and less engagement and the fact that he's not improving, he's playing less and less. He doesn't really care about RTA, which you really shouldn't. I think you should just get the feel of it, just the experience of it, but you're not really looking to win right now with your rune quality. Obviously you can start winning once you drop into your rank that you should be in, but not looking anywhere in Conqueror rank, right? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna look at the rune quality because I'm pretty sure it's very bad. Let's first just go into his profile actually and look at the records. His best arena record was F3, World Arena was F2, and he was in a G1 siege at a certain point, but he's in a farming guild now, is what he said. So let's take that into account. He is doing Abyss hard. Okay, that's good. 114, which is fine, I guess. He also is doing dragons. He's not doing necro. I mean the 10th floor, that's it. Steel fortress are just stuck on the 10th floor. He is apparently not doing Solar 5. The record that we see with his current team does not seem correct. Any LD5s? Ooh, okay, he has Sylvia and Woundsaw. Sylvia definitely good for siege defense, so there's one there at the very least. And Woundsaw as well, if you could make a speed defense, at least in the farming guild, should be good. For light, any good LD net 4? No, okay. You are missing a lot of units expected for a early game account. You do have Teshar. So it's easy to build Prelia. Did you have Luna? You should be really taking advantage of the current HOA events. You don't have Luna. Is your homunculus wind? It's water. Okay. I will change this to wind because by having a wind homunculus, you have a comeback chance even if your team dies. The other unit is usually Lin, but Lin is just not as good because you have to do enough damage for it to guarantee skill 3, I believe. Or if it's not, then it just disturbs too many times, and if it does, then you're most likely going to lose. So I advise you to make a win homunculus. So if I have to give you a faster giants team, like I don't know if your rune quality will allow it right now, but when you do get some better damage sets, it will look like this. It looks like you don't even have Prelia. Yeah, you want to build a Prelia. You do have Konamiya, which is great. There's no Luna, so the homunculus will take this spot right here. And then Luna will be here, and then Prelia will be up here. Right? And to be fair, the rune quality on this team isn't that high, but it's also not like low. Looks like you have a lot of great units out here as well. Like if you make that team, you could run the fairy dungeon for ancient runes relatively easy as well, especially if you could rune up the Sonya. It looks like you have a lot of units, it's just that you're not building them. That's the biggest issue. Right now, I think I would only focus on building a fast giants team. Because I'm pretty sure if we give that the best runes, your other runes, your other builds, your other dungeons are going to be relatively weak. So make them more conventional teams there. And then make a speed clearing giants team so they could, you know, facilitate in getting better swift sets, better despair sets, and also better damage sets because you get Fatal and Blade, which is the core damage set that everybody could still use in all levels of the game. Where the heck is Prelia? There it is. This is the team I would run. And then finally you need a Luna. So let's start this. I'm gonna end it because you still need to go through the whole event. Seeing his Energy status, I think he wasn't playing. Yeah, not selected, not selected, not started. Please. Please. I'm gonna select the Luna for you. Please run this, get Luna, and put it in that last start. Also, they need to be skilled up, unfortunately, for it to perform optimally. But once you have that speed clear team done, then I think at least you have one dungeon where you could be farming efficiently and quickly, like everybody else. For dragons here, I'll build a conventional team, which you're doing, so you can leave this at that. Necro is really easy. Let's see if you have the units for it. I'm just gonna set a team for him. You have a Ikaru that looks like it has enough defense, I think. It is fast enough too. This team should really be getting you a win, but looks like you're not getting the stats. This needs 85 to 100% crit rate. This needs 85% crit rate at the very least. This is good, perfect. I prefer unviolent though, especially in this team. This is fine. Higher accuracy is optimal for this. And then you want a violent revenge. What is this? Like, how are you expecting this to even do anything when you're not powering these up? So, and you also want skill 2 max if you could get it. This is the reason why I tell people to skill up Abigail before it's awakened, because it doesn't have skill 3 at that point. So it's much easier to max skill 2. It's just that it looks like with the builds, you're not keeping up with the stats. Like, you need the crit rate. If you don't have the crit rate, it's not going to perform as you want it to perform. Give at least all of these things the Rauk. Well, Rauk already has it, but the two main damage dealers, the Shaman and Ashtar, need to have 85 to 100% crit rate. Shaman is good with 85 because it's elemental advantage, right? You're going against Dark, but Ashtar, it is better the closer it is to 100%. If you get that, it's super easy. You have 330 mil mana. I am confident that if I put my hands on this, and also for you, if you put your hands on this account, watching some guides, watching not all of my videos, just any improvement video that I did on previous accounts, like early game accounts, follow them, you will get this working. Solo R5 could be done after that. If you get those teams all running, there will be a lot of components that you could reuse in your Solo R5 team that will make it work. Just have to make sure that you make your main team, the main build team, correctly so that it could dish out enough damage. But right now, I'm pretty sure you're not doing any of that. Is your rune quality that bad? Just gonna look at some vial stuff. Let's see how fast you are. Okay. A lot of runes that's not powered up. Maybe that's why you have 330 mil mana. It's because you're not powering up runes. Most of these runes are mediocre at best, even with grinds and gems. Like this one good rune here, but that's about it. But I am still pretty sure that if you get the grinds and gems, that these are enough for you to be getting a speed team for most likely giants. Dragons, not sure, most likely not. Maybe a Deva team will work, but I'll really have to use swap to see that. But I'll just work on giants. Dragons just go with the conventional team. Necro go with the conventional team, should still be like a minute average, and then work on Solo R5 and just do that sadly infinitely for a while until you see a big upgrade in your runes. Because right now you're not performing well in Siege because your bases, which are the runes, are horrible. I mean, if they don't have grinds, then you're going to be really behind. Let's go look at Siege, because that's where he wants to really focus on. He's in a C1 Siege. That's a true farming guild. He has 3 defenses. Let's look at these runes. See how these are missing. At least they're all plus 15, okay, for your defense units, but missing so many grinds. These should all be plus 15. Thank you. Grinds are all missing though, so. Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys can see that the grinds and gems are just really lacking on this account. Some builds aren't even plus 15 most of the runes, so there's just big flaws. Yeah, like why? So I know what the problem is that your runes aren't being plus 15, they're not being grinded. It can never perform well. That's the reality of it. If you want to get better, you have 330 mana. I know your runes are mediocre. A lot of them are. But if you're using your runes in defense, plus 15 the rune. And also, grind the rune. Now, I know you said that you can't do solo R5. If you want to help your guild right now, do solo R4. I mean, just get the grinds. At least for now. And once you start building up your PvE teams, you'll be reading up your units correctly. With those and with the correct build team, I'm pretty sure you could get a running solo R5 team. There are so many guides out there. There are so many examples. Even my videos are good examples that he could just follow and redo exactly the same way, apply it to his account, and he'll see almost the same result. Right now, I wouldn't care about counters and such. I'll just be building some offenses that are used universally. I'll put some here. Like, I know you have Verd, right? This Verd might not be good enough though, because it might be a dungeon Verd. Oh, you don't have Garo? Are you kidding me? Damn, I haven't seen... Okay, there's Garo. Go Rogue. But I guess this Rogue won't work because you only have one and you have to use it for your dungeon team. So forget about that. Never mind. Sadly, your Konomiya will also be used in dungeon, but assuming you make a 5-star Konomiya, because that's what a lot of people do, you could just use that. Chu Chung Pong plus a water damage dealer, I guess, because you want all elements. Q Chung Pong Varad could work. He's missing a lot of 2As as well. I mean, I guess I will use like something like this. Did you have Skogul? Forget it. Okay, let's just Pyeongchar Nana. Because we know that works well, right? Pyeongchar Nana +1. What was your LD5? I think Pyeongchar Nana with something like Velojol will work well. Also, it could work well with his Sylvia. Do you have snipers? Any snipers anywhere? You don't have Covenant either? So you need to build some Nav Forest that can snipe. That's another good defensive unit, Tyrannus, but seeing the runes, it looks like it's not being used efficiently or effectively in any way. Yeah, right now you just are missing too many units that are good. I mean, I don't think your rune quality will support this though, but it is a good defense still in the lower level. Let's forget about the defenses because he already has some up. At least try using your defenses as offenses is one way to do it. Another way I think right now is build cleaves. So here you could add in Sonya to go twice. Right? Cleave once, go again, cleave the second. Or you could go with like Sierra Bomber. But you do need a stripper. So Sierra, this. Best stripper right now is Jogin, which you don't have here. Yeah, because he has attack buff plus the boost plus the strip. That would have been the best. But I think double bombs is still very good. Aquila is a good one. If you have it. No. But Aquila would be a very good strip into a attack buff into bombs. And then finally, if you just double snipe, you could go something like this with the Cassandra and Sonya. Right? So that's a start. This is what I'll try to do. At least just make these four maybe. And then you also use your siege defenses and offenses. That's where I would start. It's very hard to make something good right now because your rune quality is lacking. So I doubt that most of these offenses will work optimally. But maybe in the level you are in, could still work. But outside of that, I'm not too sure. I'm sure it's not going to work that well. It's just that you need a basis of good runes to be able to perform in higher rank, right? Right now, I'm pretty sure you're going to be meeting a wall very quickly. Work on that. But right now, I think I wouldn't focus too much on siege and such. Just focus on PvE and start powering up runes, plus 15 runes, grinding runes. And I think once you start seeing better builds, once you're able to replicate what you're seeing on YouTube, on other guides, I think that's when it starts getting fun because you know that things will start working. But right now, I think that's a pretty far-fetched with your current rune quality. But that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please like and subscribe. If you guys want account reviews like this, please join my Patreon. If you guys want account improvements, join my Discord, fill out the Google form. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.